Lynch, it was one of the nights again on Saturday, a game that kind of had everything.
Yeah, you could say that. Game had a bit of everything, yeah. It was a pretty close game, which we kind of knew it was going to be. And thankfully we came out on top with a great third period comeback. And then, yeah, I had a bit of other stuff as well.
I felt for the first couple of period, both teams, that there didn't really seem to be any great chances, I thought, in the game. What do you think that was? Just a matter of teams cancelling each other out? Or?
Maybe, I don't know. I think when we spoke to the guys before the game, we kind of called it as it kind of turned out as we called it. We suspected it was going to be a low-scoring game, so we wanted to say to the guys, defensive responsibilities first, defensive side of the puck first, which I thought we did a pretty good job of. And we knew, like we say, it was going to be low-scoring, and even at the end of the second period, when it was 1-0 for Kirkcaldy, we spoke again and said, trust the process, take care of the defensive side of the game first. We only need one or two chances to score one or two goals, and like I say, that's kind of exactly how it played out. Good game. Every game we play against Kirkcaldy is a good competitive game, entertaining game. Two teams, going hard at it, and it's good to see. It's good for the league. Like I say, thankfully, we came out on top on Saturday night with a really good third period.
And Chad, he seems to have a wee knacky scoring against the Kestrels. He grabbed the two big goals and just over 5 minutes left, and obviously turned the game right on its head.
Yep, one short-handed, one power play. Good to see. Really good to see. Yeah, Chad's. You're right. He's got a habit of scoring big goals for us at big times, and he did it twice on Saturday.
And it was a huge win, not just obviously to keep the league alive as well, but maybe a wee psychological thing as well to break that run recently that the Kestrels had.
Definitely. You lose 3 games in a row, a team, you want to make sure it doesn't become 4. Yeah, the game had a lot of importance. Like you say, we want to try and keep the pressure on Dundee in the league. We wanted to send a message to Kirkcaldy that we still would play them in a Scottish Cup semi-final, second leg in 2 or 3 weeks' time as well. So we wanted to make sure that we got a win, to a little bit of feel-good factor against them, and maybe get them questioning themselves a little bit before that second leg.
I know you can't speak too much about the end of the game, if at all. I know the SIH are still reviewing it, but it was a lively last few seconds, wasn't it?
It was feisty. Yeah, it was feisty. You're right. That's about all I can really say at this time. We're waiting to hear what SIH are going to say about it all, and we'll just roll with the punches when they make any announcements that they make.
So there's 6 league games left for both us and the Rockets. Obviously, we had hoped on Saturday night that maybe would have been a wee slip up in Aberdeen with the Rockets, but credit to them, they're going strong, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. It's like I say, it's definitely theirs to lose now. I think they're 5 points ahead of us with 6 games to go, and like I said a couple of weeks ago, while it's always mathematically possible, we'll always believe. But yeah, we need a little bit of help from somebody if we're going to achieve what we want to achieve. It's getting more and more difficult by the week. But like I say, we'll be doing everything we can to win our games and hope they slip up along the way. And if they do, we'll be ready to pounce.
So this Saturday we head down to Kilmarnock. Might possibly be missing a couple of bodies depending on what happens with the SIH decision. But we've got depth there, and we need to go and pick up the 2 points.
Yeah, we've got to keep winning our games. Simple as that. Yeah, there's every chance we're going to be short of a guy or two. Like I say, we'll roll with that once the announcements are made. It's an ideal opportunity for some younger guys to get some ice time. It's maybe an opportunity for a couple of junior players that we've had training with us for a couple of months now to give them a little bit of a look and a little bit of ice time. But like I say, we've got to sit right now and wait to see what the announcements are going to be, and then we'll figure it all out from there.
And there's no home game here for a few weeks, but you'll be hoping that a few of the Caps fans will pop down to Kilmarnock on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's not a long trip, is it? Nice place to go as well on a Saturday night, Kilmarnock.
Beautiful.
A nice pub and a Pepe's chicken across the road. What would you want?
No bother. Well, listen, all the best Saturday, and we'll catch up next week.
Okay, cheers, Mark.
Jambo, Saturday night, it was eventful, but above all, the 2 points, that was the important thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we went into that game knowing that the 2 points were a must to keep us in that title fight, and we fought hard and we came away with them.
So what was your take on the game? I felt the first 2 periods, there didn't seem to be much happening. The 2 teams, it was like they were kind of cancelling each other out.
Yeah, I think throughout the game, I think we were always in the game. I think there was periods where we maybe switched off slightly. We let Kestrels come back into their end, control possession, but I think the main thing is that we kept going and we never kind of gave up on the game, even though we went 1-0 down. We kept fighting till the end.
So it was a power play goal for the Kestrel. It gave them the lead, and going into the last 5 minutes, I kind of felt it was one of the nights that just wasn't going to happen for us. Were you thinking that as well? Or?
Yeah, just what I was saying there. It was, there was periods in the game where we looked like we were going to get back into it, and then the Kestrels put a bit more pressure on you. You started to think, like, are we going to pull this back here? But like I said, we fought hard till the end. We managed to turn it around in the last few minutes.
And obviously that man Chad, he raced clear, and I think every time I see him breaking through, I always fancy him 1-on-1. I'm sure you'll know you'll face him enough in training, know that we want to. Pump his tyres here.
Yeah,
but,
I would have fancied him, but the last couple of games he's missed a few sitters, you could say. But it's good to see him showing up when we needed him there and to get back on the scoreboard.
And then he wins the game with a beauty in the top corner on the power play. It was some roar, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. The atmosphere was crazy when that goal went in.
So once again, you had a very solid game in net. You came up with a lot of big saves at crucial times when we needed you the most. Picked up the Man of the Match award. Happy with your performance, carrying it on for last week in Paisley?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I had a little bit of a break over the Christmas period there, so it's been good to get back in the net. And I feel like I've kind of got my rhythm there, and I'm playing well at the minute. So hopefully it keeps going. So
at the end of the game, obviously we can't go too much into it. I think it's been reviewed with the SIH, but it was a bit crazy. But it just shows you as well how much the game means to the players, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's always a game that's a local rivalry, so it's always going to be a heated game. Like you said, we're obviously not going to go into it in this interview. There's still reviews ongoing, so I think we'll just leave it at it's a heated rivalry.
It was good to get the win, and obviously it breaks that running defeats that we've had against the Kestrels, and it builds it up nicely. We've got a huge game, I think 2 weeks' time over there in the Scottish Cup semi-final. We're trailing with 3 goals, but it kind of gives us that wee lift that we can beat them again.
Yeah, hopefully. Like you say, we're trailing a couple of goals there, so we need to hit that game hard and go right from the get-go to get those goals back.
So before that, we face Kilmarnock this Saturday, down in Kilmarnock. Never an easy place to go. And they have been struggling this season at present, but we need to go there and be ready because we can't afford any slip-ups.
Yeah, I think Kilmarnock, especially when they're ranked, they're always a team that can throw kind of curveball results. If you go down there and switch off, that could be a long game for you. So it's important to go down there ready for it.
Yeah, well, listen, good luck for Saturday, and cheers for talking again, Chambo.
Thank you, Easter.